My time at Riverside City College was the most important time of my life because that's where I met lifelong friends, and it changed the course of my life. I was a graduate from high school. I was very shy to myself in high school. I was seeking for my purpose in life, and when I went to RCC, everything just opened up to me. Personally, emotionally, I began to see that there was so much more in the world. I learned so much in the classes that I carry with me today in the work that I'm doing. It was a key step in my life. I'm so glad I went. I'm so glad I learned. And those were the best years of my life, I can say that. That's where it all began, there at the Mecha, for me, socially, and also for the movements that were happening in the 70s, the boycott on grapes. And so I stood there, and I remember what he said. He said, once you walk the picket line, you'll never be the same again. So I went back to school, and there was an opportunity for me to go to the Coachella Valley. And I said, I gotta walk the picket line. It'll change my life forever. So I went by myself in my little red bug that I later named Huelga. And there, I believe that I heard him, and his passion became my passion. For the first time, where I needed to be. I thought to myself, this is why I was born. And this is the cause that I've been looking for my whole life. Before that, I didn't have any place to sink my roots. And I said, this is it, for social justice for the people. Well, after joining the United Farm Workers, where I can say that my studies at Riverside City College and my training with the United Farm Workers prepared me for what I'm doing today. I was opening the gates to go into the area where we have a feeding center for the children of the fields. And as I was opening up the gates, I asked myself a question. I've been there 22 years. Prior to that, I was in South America. I was seeking to make an impact to help the poor. And that morning, as I heard the roosters singing and the people speaking their Indian dialect and smelling the smell of the fire surround us. There's a smell there, there's a call there, there's a song there. And I was so emotional that morning. I said, why do I do what I do? And I said, I remember. Once I heard a man by the name of Cesar Chavez, and he said, once you walk the picket line, you'll never be the same again. I live and I work right there where the people live, in the fields. Every day I live in the fields, I work in the fields. I'm one happy person. I could never be more happy.